Votano. Anna. Questo mel.
Tamirian.
Nella lella?
Fadastama.
Oh, no. Mena no. Questo mel. Oh, get her.
Maru Assa.
Benny Frank. Garama!
Musha nushla.
Cadestre.
Nu ushanu.
Bren!
Tospan. Naska. Tospan. Koska. Smalon. Mieratotaso. Mieratotaso.
Buenera. Haspin?
Molina Molem.
Miofene?
Fayoma.
Hironare.
Orala. Kuram Indomek. Chuat Samasa. Fayoma.
Hunta Osh. Yanaga Mushke. Hunta Osh. Dera.
Nesvir?
Finel Pinek.
Tamiayan?
Mia Samasa. Modella. Modella.
Magina Fora?
Melanor.
Fadastama?
Polyamor.
Mana Den?
Yanara.
Oke, berapa apa? Tinggi bar. Mahal.
Da, Finestra.
Poliamor? Oh, mas quiere?
하하. Sirata Sakrasila.
Benifrank.
Haha, Rancamentis
Catestre.
Prempolo Cassato. Mindatu Yazabu. Vavuma! Nera, Primpalo Cassato. Haha, Rancamentis Faradalia. Mindatu Yazabu. Vavuma!
Motera.
Oh, Bilan, Bilan. Oh, Bilan, Bilan. Bilan. Nera, Primpalo Cassato.
Sammene. Fa Viona.
That's fine. Buenera. Ironare. Nesvie. Husband? Mi offende? Ren! Ren! Ren!
Cats are asshole, dude. They ain't like dogs. They're just like an animal that... I'm not saying they don't have any love in them, it's just they're just extremely fickle. So what we're talking about today is I'm trying to have a good life. I finally got Hollow Knight to be good, and there's always something that can put a damper on my life, like weird miscommunication, weird feelings getting your partner. You have to work so much in this life, and no matter how much you love your partner, they end up interacting with other people at work, and it's just like you can tell that things rob your connection. I don't know, you know, it's not always intentional. I mean, a lot of times it's probably not, but they'll inevitably interact with people that they're probably, if they weren't dating you, they'd probably be physically attracted to. So guess what? No matter how much you want to believe in a relationship and how much you might be in a relationship and you intend to carry that forward, you always have to be able to come back to yourself and be strong again and love yourself regardless of the mistakes you've made, regardless of what people think about you, pets think about you, the animals think about you, your animals, other people's animals. Regardless of your addictions in the past, regardless of the weaknesses of being a human. There's just so many things that you have to be able to acknowledge, overcome, and then put to the side, disregard. To have a good life, you know. Whether you're going to stay with the partner that you have, whether you're going to leave them, whether something happens that tears you two apart anyway, whether the weather, right? And it's like, why I bring up cats right away? Well, it's because all my life, like, dogs didn't do me bad, you know. The few times dogs did do me bad, it's very easy to forgive them. They're loving, they're sweet, they're not fickle whatsoever. Yeah, sometimes it's a little sad when they get more, like, say you spend a bunch of time with your dog, and then your dog is just used to you, and then your dog gets so excited when somebody else comes around. It can be a little, no matter who you are, I bet you get jealous, you know what I mean? I bet you get mad. Like, damn, I wish I got treated like that by my dog, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. At least they keep loving you, at least they, you know what I mean? They can get disciplined, they'll take a little pat on the back or the head when they do something really naughty, you know what I mean? And they'll keep loving you. But cats, it's like, you know what I mean? They want to throw up in your bed, they want to piss in your bed, they want to go steal, they want to go jump on countertops and scratch things and break things and bite cords and poop on people's carpets and pee on their beds again, and they want to go, the second you, they're smart too. People will give their pets excuses and stuff, but they're just really, really smart, and they'll like wait until you're sleeping to instantly start being mischievous, and they'll, you know, even if you, it doesn't matter how good you treat them, you can have intentionally sat there and tried to treat them better and better, you know, make them feel better, give them extra pets, give them extra treats, give them this and that, extra cuddle time. And it doesn't, a lot of them, I'm not saying every single cat, but from what I'm seeing, a lot of them just like don't give a fuck. Like, you could sit there and pet them 100 times over the course of 100 fucking days, and you make one mistake towards them, or they make a mistake and you have to discipline them, and you do a decent job of disciplining them without, you know, going excessive. And then they'll just like completely turn on you, and it's just, it's really, you know, it's like the dark side of life in a nutshell. And it makes it really, if you see an animal like that, it makes it really hard to love them again, because it's like they act like they're the victim, but you become victimized because you poured so much time into loving this thing, and then this thing wants to be naughty as fuck and cost you 20, 100 bucks, 90 bucks, the money here and there from all the shit they destroy. You know what I mean? I could go all types of scenarios. I haven't been around cats that much. I'm not just talking about cats. This is a metaphor for life. But this is just an example, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to enjoy Hollow Knight, get into speedrun, get really good at this hard game, enjoy one of the times I've been waiting for 7, however many years, I don't even know how many years, but 8 years. So from the moment I played Hollow Knight, I wanted a sequel, you know what I mean? So I've been waiting for this moment for so long, and I always wanted a good Metroidvania until Hollow Knight came around and fulfilled that role, you know what I mean? And it's just like, there's always something that can ruin my good times in my life, and it's so frustrating, whether it's random bouts of irritable bowel syndrome, or it's random back spasms as you're growing up, or it's
Me ofende?
stupid psoriasis that is so finicky, whether it's gonna go away or not. It's just all types of shit. Like cats only liking you when they're getting food, or like they do something really naughty and you give them a light punishment, and then they start acting like super scared of you, like you mortally wounded them, but you can just tell they're absolutely fine. They're not even hurt. They're super fickle, and if you're not a fickle person, which a lot of us aren't, we're just very soft or very forgiving. I think a lot of people are, whether you know it or not. They are like that. People are soft and forgiving. The world might make them do bad things sometimes, but most people, even people who everyone would think is so bad, it probably has a very soft and very forgiving side. That's just, I know it's true because I've seen it before, and that's how I am. You know, I'm not saying I'm not perfect at all. I get mad. I get really mad. You know, like anyone does. Anyways, I've just been going through this bullshit, and it's really frustrating. Because it's like, I don't need these distractions and these things that are making me feel like a horrible person when I didn't really do anything that bad. And honestly, I could have been worse and still not been that bad, you know what I mean? Like, could have slapped the shit out of these cats for what they do, you know what I mean? I don't know what to do about it. You know, they know what they did, because it's like, people will say, well, we'll give them excuses and shit, but if they don't, you know what I mean? If they don't know what they did, then why did they stop doing bad stuff when they got bopped? You know what I mean?
Ada!
Yeah, right, they didn't know. Fucking bullshit. I had a dog that was like 1 year old, had no clue what it was doing, pull a fucking paper plate out of the garbage and shit on that paper plate perfectly so that it didn't shit on the carpet. We never taught that dog shit. You know what I mean? You can't tell me that all animals are just deserve a free pass for being shitheads, you know what I mean? It's not true. I'm not saying that they're as smart as a human or they completely understand. That's not what I'm saying. Go ahead and misinterpret what I'm saying. I don't really care. I'm just over it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm done letting cats, like, ruin my mind and make me feel like a horrible person when all I did was try to be a good parent and pet the shit out of them so many fucking hours. It means nothing to a lot of them, you know? I'm not saying it means nothing to every single cat, that you might have a cat that's great, I don't know. From my experience with them, though, you don't want to let that fickleness and that, it's not them being, they're not cautious, they're not scared of you hurting them, they're just fickle, they're just mean. They don't feel a lot, they don't care about the past, they don't care about, like I said, it's not everyone. I know there's lots of animals that are very forgiving and awesome, I do, I've seen it before. Or an animal that makes a mistake and you can tell that they sort of treat you differently afterwards, and like one of my dogs bit me once, and then afterwards you could tell he like knew he did something wrong, and he hasn't done it since, and he stopped himself from doing it when he got worked up after that, and he, you know what I mean, you could just tell that there was something, the animal knew something. And interpreted the situation correctly and was sweet afterwards, you know what I mean? It's when you start seeing animals that don't do that, when they cause the initial problem, that it just eats at you day after day, because it's like, okay, this is an issue, we're a month away from that, we've had good times with each other since then, and then they're back to the same old victimizing themselves. really, most of them they just want really good food. They don't really, and they'll use any excuse to like guilt trip you. People will say they don't, but that's what they do. They just want, cats want their tuna, dogs want their steak and chicken and bacon and cheese, and that's really all it is at the end of the day. And I don't like being mean about the world, but I've seen too much of it to, like a cat sitting there holding a grudge against you, all of a sudden will buddy up to you when it's hungry and it smells your can of chicken, you know what I mean? And if you don't give them that can of chicken, they'll spend the next month guilt tripping you and running away from you like you hurt them again or something. It's annoying, bro. It's fucking annoying. I'm sick of dealing with it. Never should have happened. The only reason it happened is because I was a loving person, cared about the pets, cared about them not destroying the house, cared about them getting their meals, even when they're acting all butthurt. You know what I mean? I'm over it, you know what I mean? I don't need anything more in my life that's so petty and so trivial to be, like, you know, don't feel bad if you had to disappoint a pet and you held yourself back and did a proper job disciplining them. That's all I gotta say. They ain't bruised, they ain't hurt, they're walking around fine. It's not that they're scared. A lot of them are just fickle. They want you to basically be like this perfect being that's pure love no matter what they do. And they can be naughty and whenever they feel like it. It's ridiculous because you wouldn't expect that from any living thing, you know what I mean? So, I don't know what to do about it. It is what it is. And like I said, like, it's weird because it's like when you get cheated on in a relationship or your partner's flirting with people at work and not telling you about it. Or they get way too buddy. You know, it's one thing to be acquaintances with people at work. It's another thing to ignore your partner all day so you can sit there and be deep friends with your work associates. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're working with them, and yeah, you can have some fun and joke around, but to what extent are you doing that? Is it every single time you're at work, your main focus is always your coworkers? Everyone should be doing their job, but your main focus is on interaction and ignoring your partner. You know what I mean? I've seen people do this before, and because of that, it makes me worried that my partner is going to do that. I don't think they would, but you know what I mean? Because I've seen it in my brief experience with women. Because I've seen it so many times already. It's always going to be there. It's inescapable when somebody's done that to you so many times. It doesn't matter how good of a partner you have, because that's happened to you so many times, you can't believe it, you know what I mean? And that alone is a problem, not being able to believe in your partner, but that's a whole nother thing, a whole other can of worms. Anyways, I just wanted to chat for a little bit, because Hollow Knight's super stressful and super annoying, and I'm not saying it's a bad game, it's just, any good game that's really hard is going to have that in it. And, I don't need these additional things weighing on my mind, so I want to vent them, I want to move on. I don't really know what to do about this kind of shit. I'm just really sick of it. I'm just gonna, you know, have to distance myself from the pets. Love them a little bit when they love me, but I can't, it's not something I can put my whole heart into anymore, because it's not like it's a human that I can trust that's gonna have my back, you know what I mean? It's an animal that could do 100 naughty things, and you finally punish it one time, and then it starts acting super fucking fickle and weird to you. Clearly not scared. When it's hungry, it's gonna come up and gag like a little bitch, claw at you with the claws, and try to be sweet to you, everything. It's not a matter of, you know, I'm not saying, like, yeah, if you absolutely beat the living hell out of your pet, yeah, that's scary, you know what I mean? But when you, like, give them a slight discipline, like, now looking back on it, like, I'm not saying every single time, but sometimes my parents disciplining me when I was a kid, you know what I mean? Whether it was a slap or it was I don't think a whap with a belt was okay, but considering I didn't do anything, but...
Da, fenestra.
I don't know, it's hard, and again, it's just hard when you're attached to something, you put a bunch of work into something, and the animals are willing to be naughty, and then basically cuts you off of love unless it's time to eat. You know what I mean? It's just a horrible feeling. I don't know what to say. I never had it happen before because I never had cats before, you know. I always had dogs. The dogs never really did anything that bad. I never even had to punish... I barely had to ever punish my dogs. They were just always so sweet, respectful. They did the right thing. They listened. Very few times did I have to give them a little pat, you know what I mean? And even then, again... because I knew the dog was going to be sweet, it was easy to give him a lighter punishment. Because I knew the dog was going to forgive me. I knew the dog was going to learn from its mistake. I can trust them. I can believe in them. You can't do that with cats. At least most cats. I don't know what to do about it, man.
Nesvia?
Because you want to keep loving, but you can't love something that is going to hold a grudge against you for you doing basic discipline, you know what I mean? Even, like I said, they'll do this shit for light discipline, they'll, you know what I mean? Happened with my partner, too. Like, the cat was, like, insatiably going after our food, and my partner bopped the cat on the head. And the cat was just, like, sort of fickle with her for the longest time, you know what I mean? Even though she's working hard to keep this cat alive, it's like they don't... I don't know. Just odd. And then the same animals will just come up to random strangers and treat them like they're God. It's like the stranger is their salvation when most of the time the stranger is not going to sacrifice anything for them and doesn't give a shit about them and might even be a bad person. You know what I mean? I'm sure sometimes animals are good at reading people instantly. I don't know if they read energies or I don't give a fuck. I'm sure sometimes they're good at reading that kind of thing, but I doubt it's as good as people act like it is. As accurate. Anyways, I'm over all of it. I want to move on. I want to have good times with my partner and play my games and get ready for a challenging next year and take care of my health and have some good recipes. It sucks because I'm like having to kill off a part of me that I developed over the course of this year, you know, trying to be a cat dad, trying to be a good person to animals. I mean, it is what it is, you know. I don't really like saying that, but that's just how it is sometimes. You can't figure out a positive answer to a lot of this stuff. You just have to figure out something that's going to be not completely negative, and there is some sort of hope forward, even if it means, like I said, cutting off your heart, cutting off pieces of your soul, cutting off that love you invested into something, moving it into a new area of your life that's good for you and good for the people you care about. Just a lot of odd things, you know, to think about. So anyways, I'm going to get back into Hollow Knight. I know I'm playing right now, but I made this commentary when I wasn't playing, just so you know. I made it right before I started this Hollow Knight session. And yeah, that's a little bit about some of the stressful stuff I've been going through for some odd reason. Most people probably wouldn't care that much, but I'm the kind of person who really, really cares about their pets, and I guess that's just how it goes, but what can you do? I was kind of angry and sad about it, over it, sick of it. Done with it, done it so many days that I just want to move on. Not feel so attached to fickle creatures that aren't there when I need them and only care about me when they're hungry and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's alright, you know. Gotta be secure with yourself at the end of the day. Gotta take me time, gotta take you time. Can't just always be about you, your friends, your connections you're trying to make outside of yourself. Even sometimes you and your partner's love has to take a little bit of a backseat for a while. That's just how it is, you know. And you gotta be a little bit wary when you see your partner doesn't take time for themselves, and that time where they should be taking time for themselves, they're invested in quote unquote friends. They're invested in extra work drama that they should be pushing to the side. It's the same thing as the pet stuff I'm talking about, you know. People find their own ways to sort of pollute their life with extra garbage. I'm not saying friends are bad. I'm not saying work friends are bad. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying is that the best. If you really intend to be with a partner, and you're saying that you're going to stick with them, and you're saying you're going to build a future together, and you're saying you're going to save up money, and we're going to do this great thing together, like build a house, or go buy a house, or go build a tiny home, or go do this or that, live in a commune, go whatever, be a communist, go this or that. I'm just giving a random example. And then you see them and their priority is almost never those things. It's not that it's a red flag, it's that you might have to operate different because you can kind of see that those dreams aren't going to happen the way you were hoping they would, and the person isn't going to be as invested in you as they might say they are. And you know, you don't have to have a relationship. Doesn't have to be some ridiculous commitment where you'll cut off everyone else in your life for the person, but you know what I mean. You kind of have to gauge your level of commitment. It's like, how committed are they? Well, it seems like they have been pretty distant lately. Maybe I should just take some time to focus on myself and find a way to be okay with that, even though it hurts, even though it feels like I'm, what do you want to say, abandoning the great love we created over the last however long. You have to make tough choices, and you have to live with them, and you have to keep going. It's some of the hardest parts of life. So that's kind of what I've been dealing with, and hopefully, you know, things take a positive turn here. Me and my partner got some good weeks planned out here. They've been working a lot, so working hard. So I'm proud of them, but you know, I just don't want some bullshit to come in between us. But, and again, you got to be ready for anything. So I'm getting ready for it, and I'm getting ready for the good times too. I'm getting ready for challenging things in the future. That's what I'm working on here. Venting, de-stressing, vocal journaling, learning. Gonna go stretch in a second. I'm gonna go play Hollow Knight and relax my mind. And well, it doesn't really, you know what I mean. Put my mind to something that I can achieve, something challenging. So that maybe afterwards my mind can find some peace. That's my version of relaxing, you know what I mean? Might not look like that for you. A lot of people relax different than that. That's just what does it for me. I've tried many things. You know, meditation's great, yoga's great for me, but not all of it's doable all the time. Not all of it works all the time. But it's just tools, you know, tools that you don't use you don't use one tool for every job. You know, just sometimes you get different problems in life. That means different tools. You know what I mean? Some people, maybe your problems are better solved by a certain tool. Maybe it's not too bad to go back to that one more often. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like there was a time in my life where I basically needed yoga and I needed meditation because I was going through so much heartbreak and other things like that. I'm not saying I shouldn't do more. I should do more of it now. I'm not talking my way out of it. I know I slack a lot of the time. But just some stuff to think about. At least you know. A lot of times, if you're slacking on stuff, you can't beat yourself up so much about it. You have to understand that at least you're trying. You know, if you're not trying, that's your problem. That's a bigger problem. But if you're trying at least a little bit, that's something. You know what I mean? You have to realize that there's no shame in doing little bits here and there on your life. That's something I've been learning a long time. So anyways, it was nice talking to you guys. I'm gonna head out here in a second. Gonna go to the synagogue and have a cinnabon. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I got a nice dinner ahead of me. I don't know what I'm gonna eat yet, but I'm sure I'll figure out something yummy. I have a little bit of healthy food along the way. I'm gonna go stretch out, play some Hollow Knight, have a relaxing night with the pets. Take the dog for the walk. Feed the babies. Do a little bit of dishes, my usual, do some chores. Help me get through the day. I used to when I was growing up, I was always bothered by chores, but now that I'm an adult, I don't mind doing some. Obviously, I don't want to spend all day doing chores, don't get me wrong. I don't mind doing some, and it gives me a little break from the same old. Different chores here and there, different foods here and there, you know what I mean? Yeah, we got movies coming up, and we got some date nights, and I got some good times with the family. I'm trying to do a little something for my dad, because his birthday was just a few days ago, and I'm going to see him soon. Talking to my brother from the same mother. Talking to him on the phone a little bit, that's fun. Not too much going on besides that, My life's kind of been real peaceful and chill. Pretty easy. Apart from, the issues I talk about and a couple of health issues that have been plaguing me for a while, but some things are improving, and you gotta take the good with the bad. It's probably at the end of the day, that's probably the lesson that life's trying to teach me these days. Is you gotta take the good with the bad, because if you don't, guess what? It's gonna be all bad. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out what life has thrown at me here, because it doesn't feel the same as anything I felt in the past. I gotta take the good with the bad part. Hits home, and it really means if I don't take the good and I don't step up and take the good, then these little bad things like pets being petty or miscommunications with my partner or health issues or worries about the future or worries about my family or this or that, then it starts to become all bad, and you might even start to do bad. You might start to drink, you might start to smoke, you might start to neglect your health and eat too much and just give up. It's very easy to do so, because I know I fight that fight every day. Especially that food one. That's like my biggest crutch when I don't feel right. It's just I really want to go. I do a pretty good job of not overindulging most of the time, but I can't say it's not tempting, you know what I mean? It's all made a lot easier because I have irritable bowel syndrome now, so I know if I do overeat, it's probably not going to end up well for my stomach, and it's going to hurt like a bitch. Most of the time, not all the time. I'm not trying to act like I have it so bad. I don't. It's just sometimes those little bad things can be helpful, is what I'm saying. But yeah, I guess that's the end of the road for this commentary. Hope you guys enjoy the Hollow Knight Silksong action. I know there's been a lot of weird deaths. A lot of times the cats are jumping on my lap and getting me killed. A lot of stupid mistakes on my own part. A lot of raging when I should have been focusing up. I get it. But, I feel like I'm doing pretty good for, probably the only guy playing this game on a box controller. One of the only guys on YouTube. I'm sure somebody else out there is playing on a box controller, because it's great. It's just challenging as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me, guys. I'm moving away from Halo these days. Every time I hop on that game, it's the same garbage, so it's not really doable anymore. I just keep it around because it's something I'm good at, and I don't mind playing a little bit here or there. But I'll probably never, unless there's a new Halo and a whole reawakening, I'll probably never be a full-time Halo guy anymore. I've already played enough Halo for 2 lifetimes, so it's, I'm not really worried about it. And I'm not quitting the game either. It's not my primary focus at all anymore, and just a little something I do on the side. Some people play Sudoku, some people scroll through Facebook. I play a little bit of Halo, So yeah, that's pretty much it from me. I think that's about all the stuff I want to talk about. Best of luck to you guys. I'm gonna go do my thing, and I'll catch you guys down the road. Hopefully with some Hollow Knight Silksong speed runs and Minute of the Hollowers right around the corner now. Resident Evil will be in the beginning of next year, so a lot of big things coming around. Just gotta stick with it, and like I said, take the good with the bad. And peace out, guys.